guys, I thought it'd be fun to do a watch me work video today while I do this freestyled Halloween set. So I knew that I wanted the pointer finger to be all black, so I'm just applying 2 coats of my black Beetles gel polish. So for the middle and ring finger, I decided on a black to nude ombre. So I'm starting with my nude base on both of those nails. This was hard. The black to nude ombre was really, really hard. And the nude that I'm using is Riya 112. This is one of my absolutely, this is my go-to nude. Like, every nude set that I do is this color. I started by painting black on the tip of the nail. Initially I thought I was going to use a brush, but that definitely didn't go well. So I switched over to a sponge, and you're going to see me just stop and just question myself the whole way through this. Like, this black and the nude they don't go well together. At this point, I was really just trying to get rid of the hard line between the nude and the black. I think my biggest problem through the black and nude ombre was the opacity of the black. No matter how much I blended it out, if I could get a decent blend or whatever, the black was just way too see-through, and I just wasn't getting the look that I was going for. But as you can see, I'm determined to get this to work. I'm gonna tell you right now, through both of these nails, through both ombre nails, I was just questioning this entire set, and I kept wanting to give up, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stick this through. I want this. I have an idea in my head, and I really want to see it on the nails. And I think it's so funny if you watch, you could see me put down the sponge multiple times. Right here, I'm thinking should I even keep going? I think I'm just gonna scrap these. And then you see me go to put it next to the other one, and I'm looking at them both together this looks horrendous. I absolutely hate these. Should I just scrap it and start over? But this is the ombre that we ended up with. Could have been better, absolutely, but this is what we ended up with. So these are the 3 different glitter colors that I'm gonna mix together for the encapsulation on my ombre. I have an orange, a purple, and then this kind of magenta-like color. I figured that just some of the orange and the purple is what I was gonna go for, but I thought the magenta would break it up a little bit. This didn't come out the way that I wanted it either, but it is what it is. I just did about 2 scoops of the orange, a little scoop of the purple and a little scoop of the magenta. I feel like I should have just stuck with the purple because the other colors didn't show up on the black the way that I wanted them to. But I love this purple color. Maybe next time I'll have to try the purple against the black that way. And I'm definitely making sure to close every single one of my glitters after I'm done, because I will spill these all over everything. I will, no doubt about it. So as I'm mixing these glitters together, they're giving Halloween. Like, it's looking very Halloween, like with the purple and the orange. I love how they look when I mix them all together like this. So here's me going in with my first nail that I'm going to apply the glitter to. I definitely should not have applied the base coat all over the nail like this. I don't know why I did this. I should have just put it right on the tip where I was going to put the glitter, or anywhere that I was going to put the glitter, because I'm going to use the saran wrap method for the encapsulation, and it's just excess base gel that's gonna, squeeze out, or that I'm gonna have to smooth out with the saran wrap. So it would have been easier just to put it on the tip, but I messed up. So right here, I'm just applying the glitter with the end of a cuticle pusher. I'm just kind of scooping it on. This is when I'm starting to realize that the glitter is showing up almost like different colors against the black. It's giving more of just iridescence than like a purple or orange solid color the way I wanted it to. I'm also going to be adding pieces of glitter kind of in the gradient line with a dotting tool to give it the almost ombre glitter look. So now I'm going to use that saran wrap method that I was talking about for the encapsulation. I'm just going to stretch out a piece of saran wrap and place it over the nail. This works a lot better with bigger pieces of like dried flour or something that you'd want to encapsulate, but it works for glitter too. It just moves around a lot more than bigger pieces of like a flower or a sticker or something like that would sit on the nail. It's on nice and tight. Put it in the light to cure. Here I am taking it off. As you can see, all the glitter is nice and flat up against our nail. So now I'm doing it the way that I should have done it in the first place, and I'm just adding a little bit of base coat to where I'm gonna put the glitter, just to add a little bit more in spots that are like a little bit bare, that I feel like need certain colors in certain areas or something like that. Especially in this inside lighting, this glitter is not giving what it's supposed to give right now. I'll include some pictures at the end with outside lighting. You can see the colors a lot better, but I was not feeling this glitter at all right here at this point. So now that I've laid down all my glitter, I'm going to start encapsulating with builder gel in a bottle. I like to use builder gel in a bottle instead of regular builder gel, just because it's a lot easier to move around, and instead of building it up like a builder gel, how you would have to work it, you can just brush it on almost like a base coat or like a top coat. And then I'm going to be going back and forth to make sure that I get in between the glitters and everything is all nicely encapsulated. Once I'm finished with encapsulating with like the actual gel, what I do is I actually hold the nail upside down for about 30 seconds, and that just kind of helps the gel level out, and it almost kind of makes an apex on the nail. For the pinky and thumb, I decided to paint them both all black, again with that black Beetles gel polish. Once I do that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to paint white spider webs on them. And then once I do that, I'm going to use neon pigments to color the spider webs. So here I am painting the spider web onto the pinky with a white gel polish and a liner brush. I kind of wanted the spider web on the pinky to almost look like a French tip, but like a spider web French tip. So to actually draw the spider web, I just drew 3 straight lines and then I connected those lines together with small curved lines. At first I couldn't figure out why my spider web wasn't looking spidery enough, but I realized when I did the thumb that the lines, the initial 3 lines, have to be a little bit longer for it to look like a spider web. So I'm just adding my second coat of black gel to my thumb before I start my spiderweb design. So the spiderweb design on the thumb is going to be a little bit different than the pinky. It's going to come down from the top corner instead of mimicking the French tip. I really like how the spiderweb came out on the thumb compared to the pinky. It just looks a lot cleaner and more spiderweb-like, dare I say. You're also going to see me come in with this clean brush and just kind of clean up those lines a little bit. Some of them are just a little bit too thick than I wanted them to be. So now I'm just adding my connecting lines, and look at how good this spider web looks. This looks so much better than the first one. The final colors that I decided on for my neon pigments for my spider webs were this darker purple and this orange color. So as I'm applying these pigments to my thumbnail, you're gonna see the mistake I made of not adding a top coat before I painted that design. All I did to fix this was I went in with a lint-free wipe with some alcohol, wiped off all the pigment, added a top coat, and then I went over my spider web one more time with some base coat and just a regular liner brush. Whenever I do encapsulated nails, I cannot wait to file and shape my encapsulated nails. I'm just shaping up the sides here, so, you know, taking down any glitters that are sticking out or anything like that. Cleaning up any of the builder gel that may have leaked over the sides, anything. And then I'm gonna go over the top as well and take down any extra bulk or anything like that. Make sure everything's nice and even. This is definitely my favorite part of this set. I feel like once I file down the extra bulk or anything on these nails, they just come together and they just look more like a part of the set. Once again, just cleaning up the sides and, you know, anything extra. Then I'm going to go in with my dust brush and remove all of that dust from all the filing we just did before we top coat. And here's the final set. I really like how these came out. Of course, we got to include a shot of them outside so you can see the glitter. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more.